Hello everyone, thank you very much for clicking on this video, and today we're going to talk to our souls again. We are going to start with these little cards today. Once again, let's ask the souls, what do they want to talk about today? What is important today? Like the time you watch this video, what is important at the time? Okay, let's see. What is important? I need to know. Okay. So today the souls want to talk about this fiery energy that we sometimes have. And what we do with it, we hold it, like, not many of us, they're telling me, live their full potential. It's nearly like we have so much we could do, and we know it, and we have the energy, but we don't know how to control that energy, have it at the right time, do the right things with it, and also then calming down, you know. Sometimes we feel very energetic when we actually need to go to bed, that kind of example. So we have a lot of energy and we know it, but what we do with it, we cannot control it properly, or we cannot handle it the way it should be handled by us. And so they're telling me, first, this massive amount of energy we have, that's great, that's good, that's very positive, we can do so much with it. And secondly, they're telling me to not hold it back. Once you hold it back, you suppress it, and it's gonna burst from the inside. Like, your body is gonna show you that you have so much energy and you want to do something with it, and your body just won't know where to put it. So definitely let this energy out. But they're also telling me to let it out at the right time, at the right place, and in the right manner. So we're going to see what they want to tell us about that. They're very structured today. They're very structured today. So the structure is very a male energy. So yeah, it's going to be a lot about that today, about doing, about structure, and how to structure your energy properly, how to control it. And the word control is not the word they want me to use, but I don't know what word they want me to use, which is why I'm doing it this way. That it's like handling is something I feel like they want me to use, but yeah, I just hope you will understand it the right way. Okay, let's see. Yeah. So it needs both of these sides. It needs this fiery, passionate energy that we have, and it also needs time for us to do some self-care, to basically some time for our body. I feel like that's very important. It needs both. It needs this, like, let out the energy, do stuff and all that, but then calm down, take time for your body, to eat like a good meal, to sleep well, to shower, to do some self-care. It needs both of these sides. Otherwise, we will feel drained. We will feel, very drained. I'm also having, like, on my left side, I'm having on my neck, I'm having like it's like pulling My neck is tense, and it's on the left side. It's like very tense, especially on the left side. It's interesting. Maybe there was something that you have, and just so you know, we are talking about you here and everyone else, but sometimes we need this little reminder, like a wake-up call, like listen, something like that. Okay. If we aren't able to balance both of these sides in our life, we will feel drained and like, what is wrong? I'm doing all I can. Many of us are living in this energy right now. We're making stuff, we're putting all our energy into one thing, and we're really trying to get somewhere. But I feel like some of us feel drained, or if you don't yet, be careful not to feel drained. And like, what is going wrong? Why do I feel bad? I'm doing all I can, and I'm doing a really good job, and I'm still, I have a structured day. I do have a sleep pattern, a time I go to sleep, a time I wake up, and you feel like you've done everything that people tell you is a healthy lifestyle. But what I get is that sometimes we need, part of our healthy lifestyle is something that cannot tell anyone, no one can tell us what it is for us. It's this little something that we need in our life that maybe no one else needs. For example, maybe for you it is really important to eat healthy and a really nice meal, and have like a time, like a timeline, let's say 2 hours to eat that meal and enjoy it and cook it and to calm down. Maybe you need a good break in the day. And that's probably not something others tell you to do, but it's something you need to find for yourself. Or you need a really good shower at the end of the day, and you need to really relax while showering, which seems to be important here. Something that you need in your life that you haven't done really at the moment, you haven't been doing, and you need that. You see, that I knew that would come up because of the balance. We need this balance. We need to playfully combine this structure in our day and this, what do I want at the moment? It's like our mind and our feelings. It's like that. Yeah, we need to combine them. We need to balance them in a good way so that we do not feel drained and feel like we can do stuff with a happy mind. Let's see what else comes up. Let's take this one. Yeah. It's funny that this card came up because that's actually something that I talked about yesterday with someone. Caging ourselves. Quite often we are basically caging ourselves. We put these we have a structure for our day, and for the next day we have a structure again, and for the next day again, and all that we're caging ourselves within a limit of what we can do, what we have to do. And this cage, we do it ourselves, right? It's made by us. And that's stupid, basically, because we are to create a day that we feel comfortable to live, right? That should be our goal. And we need to be more attentive to that. We need to think about that more. We need to listen to our body and our feelings a bit more. Like, what do I want to do instead of what do I have to do at the moment? Sometimes that's really important. And if you're someone who is a lot on that, what do I want to do? Maybe you have to think about what you have to do at the moment. It's this balance that we need in a day. And whenever you feel bad and drained, especially, this word it was very clear, feeling drained, or feeling sad, feeling depressed, feeling stuck at where you are, feeling like you have taken your own freedom. Whenever you feel that way, then you know you did not balance. what you have to do, what you want to do, and time for yourself. Like that. So that's like that's where you can basically detect what's been going wrong when these feelings come up. So what else? Yeah. And in the end, what we need for what we do, and I feel like many of us have that, is passion, right? It is passion. It is, we need to love what we do. We need to, or at least, maybe it's not love for anyone, but for everyone. But maybe it's like, this, I enjoy doing things. That's a better word here. I enjoy doing what I do, and that should always be the goal. And if you feel like that is not what is happening right now, then we should definitely look at that and try and balance these two energies that we have within us. Let's get one more card for the end of this reading. What do you want to tell us? Okay, they actually rather, they want a tarot and a poem. Okay, let's see what combination they've been out for. Let's see. What do you want to tell us today? It's important. Okay. Keep in mind, these are always like little parts of poems that I've written. Instead, I want to be someone, want to admire myself and want to admire others, even if our biggest accomplishments can't be seen by most of them. Only by ourselves, because they happen within. I want to be someone even if you can't see it. I know you are someone even when I can't see it. We don't need to follow the rules and views of society to be successful, to be ourselves, to be good and enough, even perfect. And now I already understand what they want to tell us, and it's very important. Do not compare yourself to others. Everyone lives their own life. Everyone has their own things they want to achieve, their own things they need in their life. We always should look at our own life first and foremost and focus on what do we need and how can we make our life comfortable without comparing we can always look at what others do to find the things that are good for ourselves, but we should never, I cannot work like this because that's too easy, and working life should be hard because it's hard for everyone else, something like that. Sometimes we have these weird thoughts, and the foundation of these thoughts is always comparing us and comparing our life to others, comparing what we do to others. And we should never do that. Focus on what feels right to you and know that you are enough and that you are perfect. Thank you very much for watching this reading with me, and I really hope that you can take something from it. Thank you. Bye bye.